Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to Double Advantage, a D&D podcast where half of us have no idea what's going on at any given moment. It's complete and utter chaos, but guess what? We love it. I am your Dungeon Master, John, and along with me are my beautiful friends, like always, so let's go ahead and get them introduced, starting with the one and only Blazing Torchic.
Hello everybody, my name is Blazing Torchic, and I play the character Melon Sakudo, a male wood elf who is also a soul knife rogue. So I summon blades out of absolutely nowhere, throw them, stab him, do anything to kill the opponent in front of me.
Hell yeah. Go ahead and check all his links down below in the description. We're doing some Soul Link action, Pokemon stuff. If you're interested, go check it out. It's a lot of fun. Up next, and certainly a... coming up on fan favorite, from what I've been hearing, we have BryceKrispie.
Ooh, I didn't know this.
Yeah, I've been getting some
what's
messages.
up, guys? BryceKrispie here. I play Volstagg, the half-orc druid. You can catch me on YouTube doing some different D&D related things, such as miniature openings, miniature paintings, and maybe another series coming soon. But that's for me to know and you guys to find out.
Ooh, yes, indeed. Yeah, go check all his stuff down below. Yeah, I've gotten a couple of messages saying that you are their favorite. Plus druids are just cool, so I can understand why people like them. Plus he's just cool. And
Very sweet.
Of the main cast, last but certainly not least, we have our favorite and yours, Datsunami.
Hey, yo, what is going on, you guys? I am playing Oriah Scald, and apologies for the voice today. We just got done with a sleep lock last night. But I am playing the cleric of the group. I like to keep these boys alive and then hopefully deal some damage from my Dawn Father patron. And yeah, like I said, did a sleep lock over on my Twitch last night. So hopefully see you guys over there.
Hell yeah, go check them out. And, of course, once again, returning for this episode, we have our special guest, K Blondie. Welcome back. It's great to have you. We're glad to have you. God, words are hard.
I'm glad to be back. I'm ready for an adventure.
Indeed. So go ahead and check her link in the description. She's going to be starting up her Twitch again, hopefully soon. So if you want to go ahead and show some love, go ahead and do that. Speaking of showing some love, go ahead and support the artists of the show, Mitch, Ninja, and Renny, Texas. They are wonderful people, and they deserve the recognition and the hype. So go ahead and go support them. Their links in the description. And last but certainly not least, our continued collaboration with thelovebracelet.org, helping to fight against domestic violence. Go ahead and get yourselves a beautiful bracelet with coupon code ADVANTAGE double for 30% off your purchase. And if you go ahead and purchase one, send us a picture and we'll retweet it and it'll be lots of fun. I think that's it. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Anybody have any announcements?
Nope.
Not I.
All right, cool. So with that, let's go ahead and jump right into episode 21 of Double Advantage. In the last episode, our heroes had arrived in the port city of Port Tinsley after a wild adventure out on the open ocean. Upon arriving in the city, they decided that they wanted to head out relatively quickly, decided to go ahead and purchase a horse or a couple of horses and wagon, but in the process of trying to haggle it down, ended up shoveling shit, which was a good old time, and eventually they made their way back to Mitchell's Tavern, where they grabbed some food, grabbed some drink, played some cards, won a sum of money, and went back to sleep for the night, or so they thought, when Sakudo had to go out and meet with a precarious individual on the docks, where an exchange was made, and secrets came out. Go ahead and check the last episode, or not the last episode, the second to last episode. Check it out. But upon that, they went to sleep, woke up the next morning, decided they wanted to buy some means of disguising their friend Sakudo as to not get them into any more trouble, and landed on a pair of boots known as the Boots of Disguise that could allow him to alter his appearance and keep him a lot more hidden than he normally would be able to. With that, they made their way into Kimball Valley, a hilly terrain filled with trees and a trade path that winds through, connecting all the other cities together. And eventually, after a day of travel, came across a forest area that Volstagg could see just a little bit deeper was a burning fire, embers reaching through the canopies, and as they rushed forward, they saw this small abode currently ablaze with an elven woman trying to extinguish these flames, and with all his might in his chest, Volstagg harnessed the power of the wilderness and summoned forth a tsunami and splashed it all over the house, extinguishing the flames, but also caving it in a little bit. And once it was out, they met Faye, a woman, a scholar, an author, who lived in this forest and was extremely thankful for their assistance. And they offered to patch up her house. And with that, she provided them with a home-cooked meal and offered to be their guide through the forest because she happened to know a shortcut to the city of Zota. And with that, they ate their meal, bellies full, and went upstairs for the night. In their rooms, though, in the upstairs portion of Faye's house, they had a little bit of deliberation. They had a conversation and decided that it was time to find a name, a moniker, something that they could use to denote themselves. And eventually they landed on the Lightbreakers. And with smiles on their faces, they bedded down for the night. So, Lightbreakers. What's next? You wake up, all of you, to the smell of a breakfast cooking downstairs as the light begins to enter your eyes through the window.
Get up and go see what's cooking.
All right. You go ahead and you start getting up, getting your things together. Make your way downstairs. And Faye, what are you cooking this morning?
I am almost done preparing some fresh bacon, eggs, and some toast from bread that I have made myself. Secret ingredients, secret family recipe.
Alrighty, you guys make your way downstairs and you currently see Faye cooking up a large meal for you to enjoy. And Faye, you see these three gentlemen who stayed in your house tonight and helped you have finally woken up.
Morning, sleepyheads. Breakfast is almost ready. Have a seat.
You're an early riser, aren't you?
I really am. I rise with the sun.
You didn't have to cook anything. We could have fended for ourselves, but I appreciate the gesture.
Look, you saved all my work. You saved my house. It's the least I can do. I love cooking anyway, so it's a pleasure to be able to cook for more people.
Well, I like eating, so.
There's plenty to go around.
Like you said, thank you very much for that. We do want to head out probably as early as possible, though, so we should probably eat and go, right?
My horse is already packed up and ready to go. All we have to do is eat breakfast, and I even got your horses on the wagon ready while you were sleeping.
Wow, you are an early riser.
I really love to be able to embrace every day, so I get up as early as I can.
Well, thank you for the food.
You're very welcome. Like I said, it's the least I can do. Entire livelihood was saved.
And with that, you guys go ahead and sit down, enjoy a beautiful meal, just as beautiful and delicious as the night prior. It fills your hearts with warmth. All of you don't really have, I mean, aside from maybe Sakuro, Volstagg and Scald, you guys don't necessarily know really what this feels like, or at least haven't felt it in a long time. Being able to kind of sit down with a like yeah, you've had meals at taverns, you've had meals at inns, but like this is like that different form of fresh that really like it heals the soul is what it does. And with that, you guys finish up, and like she had said, everything is ready and set up for your travels outside. You see Cheese and Dodger currently attached to the cart, and yeah, everything's ready.
Forgot about Big Cheese.
Yeah, Big Cheese.
Oh, cheese.
So yeah, do you guys head out?
Yeah. Sota.
All right, to Zota. So you guys watch as Faye begins to hop on her own horse. Do you have a name for your horse?
Her name is Majestic.
Majestic. All right, you go ahead and hop on Majestic, and you watch as she begins to lead you through this little area that she's kind of covered up with foliage that she kind of just removes, and it opens up into a wider passage off the path and off, kind of cutting through the foresty area. And as you begin to make your way through, you start entering a more dense forest. The cart does pass through it perfectly fine. It's a little tight, but honestly, it's manageable. So, as you continue moving forward, Faye, can you please make a survival check to guide your newfound friends here through the foliage and through the forest to see if you can successfully manage to get a good day's journey ahead of you.
Okay. Oh, 13.
Okay, not bad at all. You guys immediately can tell that she knows this forest very well. She's telling you to watch out for, certain fallen trees that are up ahead, warns you of low-hanging branches, to duck, make sure that, you're keeping an eye out. And over time and throughout the day, you begin to make a very good pace. You do have to move a little bit slower than you probably normally would be able to on the trade route that you were going on. But you do make good pace, and eventually it does start to become dusk. So if you wish, you can try and search for a like an outcropping or somewhere to bed down, or you can just keep traveling through the night and eventually, try to find something.
You guys think we should bed down or continue through?
I'm good with whatever. I've traveled many nights at a time. It is up to you fine men. Depends if you want to rest before we continue.
Yeah, I'd probably say it's always safer to bed down for the night, especially we don't know what could happen overnight here. So always good to be on the safer side.
Yeah, I agree with Scold.
That sounds okay to me.
Alrighty. So, somebody, whoever wants to, either two people can make a check or you can give somebody advantage. Go ahead and make another survival check to try and find a suitable spot to make camp for the night.
I could make you one, because if somebody wants to give me advantage,
I'll
Side.
give you advantage.
proficient in survival.
Okay. So Sakato goes ahead and helps Volstagg look for a camp spot. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
Ooh.
15. Not bad. It takes a few minutes. You're not really familiar with this terrain. With Sakato's help, Sakato grew up in a forest, so he's able to kind of help you out here in this instance. It's a little difficult. This area, Kibble Valley, is very hilly, so you have a difficult time finding a flat piece of land. But after traveling for a little bit and traveling a little bit off of this like man-made path that presumably Faye created by herself, you don't know. Off a little bit, there is a suitable spot of flat ground for a camp spot for the night.
How does this place look, guys? And gal?
This looks perfect. Good vantage point, be able to watch our six. Good spot to tie up the horses. There's a little stream over there they can get a drink. I like it.
If the two that know better than me say it's good, I'm good with it.
All right. So with that, you go ahead and you start setting up everything. You guys go ahead and kind of tie the horses to a tree relatively close to this nice, small, gentle stream that's going through that they can just drink out of when necessary. The old man gave you some food, Volstagg, so you can easily just kind of feed them gently, hold it in your hand, kind of rub their back, and they respond well to you. You've been around them for a few days now, and so they've adjusted and have gained your trust, or you've gained their trust. And with that, you guys go ahead and set up. You guys, I think, do come with like tents. I think your stuff does come with tents, so you can have those. Set those up. You can sleep in the cart if you so choose, or you could just sleep out in the open, like I know some of you folks enjoy to do sometimes. But you guys go ahead and set up a fire. I'm sure you guys eat some rations, so you can go ahead and mark those off. But yeah, you guys are currently the sun has set, and the fire is crackling, and the gentle sounds of the woods going to sleep for the night. Birds beginning to slowly stop chirping. And you guys are just sitting around this fire together, enjoying a not so home-cooked meal.
And if only kitchens were portable, huh?
That would be pretty nice.
Again, I mean, hey, wouldn't know much different with how good this tastes.
Maybe tomorrow if we stop to rest, I know how to make a mean rabbit stew.
We have any rabbits?
There's plenty in this forest. I'm
Yes,
pretty
go
good
on.
hunting.
Sure. Look forward to it.
Alrighty, so with that, you guys go ahead and start to bed down. Who's going to go ahead and start? Let's get some watch orders going here. So we'll say 3 watches are necessary. You can double up if you wish. So who wants to go ahead and take first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Okay. Go ahead and take first watch. Who's going to take second?
I'll take second.
Okay. And third.
I can do it.
Okay. So with that, Sakato, please go ahead and make a perception check for me while everybody goes to sleep for the night.
Okay, here we go. 15.
15. Not bad. While you're looking around, you are a little bit more cautious than you have been in previous days. The closer and closer you get to your home, it begins to worry you. It is not easy on your mind, so you're keeping a very watchful eye out just on the off chance. You know forests very well, so it's easy for you to kind of understand what's happening without really looking too deeply at everything. And after a couple of hours, you're able to feel as if everything around you thus far has been safe. And with that, your watch is over, and you can pass it on to Skald.
Well, I just wake him up, say, your turn. Oh, your turn.
But you don't have to. You keep putting that voice on around us, my man. You know you don't have to do that.
I know, but the closer we get to Zolta, I would rather be careful.
Hey, maybe you gotta come up with a new voice for the new persona you're gonna have to come up with.
Maybe?
You thought of that yet?
Nope.
Getting closer, my man.
I know. It's gonna be tough.
All right, get some sleep.
Alrighty, and with that, Scald, go ahead and with advantage, make a perception check for me.
Yeah. Blah. Let's see.
Excuse me.
Not great.
Oh, wow.
Not great.
And-
A 3 and a 4 for an 8.
Okay.
It's not a good day to roll.
Not.
With advantage. Okay. You go ahead and you wake up. Still a little groggy. Your voice is shot. You don't understand why. But yeah, you're not paying too much attention. And honestly, I'll ask you, why do you think that is? What's going on in Scald's head right now?
Well, I don't know. Like, it's just cloudy today. Don't know if he didn't wake up feeling that same warmth he usually has. He kind of feels a little lost today, I guess. But I don't know. He just kind of has that cloudy feeling today.
And it kind of dwells on your head a little bit. You kind of lose track of time, and eventually your time is up, but you don't hear anything. You don't think anything happened or is happening around you. It seems relatively safe. And with that, you can go ahead and pass it on to Volstagg for the final watch.
So I'll literally just like wake him up by kind of be dozing off, and like I knew I had to wake him up, so I was near him. So I'd kind of like accidentally doze off and like lean on him, and I was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, your turn, and then just kind of like fall back asleep and hope he woke up.
Okay. Volstagg, make because I want to see if it wakes you up. Because that would be funny. What would this be? Perception, I get? Well, no, you're passive perception. You would wake up. Fucking observant feat. God damn it. Yeah. So yeah, you feel Scald like hit into you and then apologize.
He's gonna look at him like, "Good, bro." That's concerning.
Dude's just fucking zoinked, bro. He's gone. Alrighty. Volstagg, go ahead and make a perception check for the final watch. Actually, at this point in time, because, once again, elves, when you begin to take your watch, Volstagg, you see Faye exit her trance, her meditative state, very similar to Sakudo. And so the both of you are now awake.
So should I roll with advantage, or
I'll have you guys
both roll?
I'll have you guys both roll separate.
Okay.
And see what you guys can get.
I got a
Wow.
17.
17.
17 and a 19.
19.
Okay. You guys, being as nature-based as you guys are, with ease are able to keep a heavy eye out, keeping your full focus on watching, and even when you're not fully focused, looking in a certain direction, you're keeping your ears peeled around, especially with your passive perception, Volstagg. It's not difficult for you to keep an ear and eye out when not even actually keeping an ear and eye out. And so nothing at the moment seems to be catching your attention, but it is just the two of you sitting. The fire is beginning to die a little bit, and you two are just kind of keeping watch together.
Oh, is this a normal time for you to wake up?
Yeah, pretty much. This is pretty much my cycle. Yeah, it's just become a normal thing.
I feel like it's could sleep for 4 more days.
Who wants to sleep their life away?
That's fair.
And enjoy every day. Knows when the next monster or dragon could take it away.
Hopefully not today. I don't feel quite up to dragon slay.
Luckily, I've never come across any. I
Seen
did have a
my
young
fair share.
wyvern think I was his mother once, but that's a long story.
I hope to hear that story someday. Sounds very interesting.
I have it written down somewhere in my notes.
You keep a lot of notes.
I do.
Are they all your travels?
Mostly, yes. I used to travel around quite a bit after our parents disappeared, mostly looking for them, but then it just became research and travel and, you know, except we'll probably never find them. It was my brother who decided I should settle down, and he built me the nice house and got me all the materials I needed to start writing my adventures and stories out so that they would live on, but I would be safe.
Did your parents went missing?
Yes, 20 years ago, they went out to go to the market and they never came home. We went and talked to the market and they said they never saw them arrive, so we don't know what happened.
Was the market far from your home?
It was a half a day's journey. We lived pretty far out.
And most of your adventures were in search of them?
Yes, in the first few years it was. Trying to catch and follow a trail is very challenging.
I can imagine. And your brother, is he still searching?
I think he says he just, travels around to do work to help be able to, you know, pay for food and supplies for us. And I think he still secretly searches for them.
I feel like that
He
would
just
be a
doesn't
hard.
want me to have to focus or obsess over it like I did in the first few years were gone.
I can imagine. I feel like it would be a hard thing to just give up, especially if you felt they were still out there.
I think they would want me to focus on myself and my passions and be able to live my life. So I kind of accepted that.
But do you miss the adventuring?
I do. I really do. I'm kind of glad my brother hasn't come around because he would be very against this little adventure we're going on, even if it is just leading you through to Zota.
I hope you want to be too angry. Mean more ill intent.
Oh no, he doesn't seem the violent type to me. He's never hurt a soul. He would scold for sure.
More of the overprotective brother.
Very protective. He is older than me by it's only by a year, but he still feels responsible for me. Like he has to take over father's role.
I didn't know my parents, but my caretaker was very protective of me. This is actually really my first time being away from my home for an extended period of time.
What made you journey out?
My caretaker, mentor, basically my father, he passed and I buried him and hung around for about a year and decided I need to go make a life for myself. I didn't want the hermit life.
It's noble. I bet he would like for you to be adventuring in his honor.
I think so. We plan on visiting my homeland once we're done with business in Zota. So it'll be nice to go back to pay my respects.
I burn incense for my parents and speak to them. We don't really have graves. My brother could never put any up. I don't think he's quite accepted that they have probably met an untimely end.
See that being a hard thing to accept.
Yeah. Yeah, but I've got comfort in Hootie and my books, knowing they're probably very proud of me.
From what I've experienced, I believe they would be proud.
Thank you. It's good to hear that from other people. I know your mentor will be very proud of what you've done.
Thank you.
You know, saving a young girl's life and home, that's a big feat.
It was nothing. Just instinct took over. I saw the fire. I didn't want it to hurt anyone or anything.
It is very noble. Another cart just kept riding on by even when I tried to wave them down for help, so I'm very glad that you are such a kind soul.
Another cart just left you?
Yeah, a cloaked man or woman, I couldn't tell. A very big sword, just blowing through. Looked my way, so I knew they saw me, but kept on going.
What kind of cloak was it?
It was black on the outside and blood red on the inside, like a blood red color. It was very disconcerting.
Something to definitely take note of.
Yeah, I'm glad kind of glad in a way that he didn't stop now that I think about it.
Yeah. You never know with some people in this world.
Yeah,
learned that.
sadly, that's why I like living out here where it's peaceful.
Yes, we've spent the last few weeks in a boat in the city. I'm glad to be back into the nature.
Yes, nature, woods, solid ground, green grass. I love it.
There's no snake people out here, right?
Not that I've ever come across.
Good. I have a discern for snake people now.
I've come across them in my journeys before. I stayed away.
In my experience, that's a good call.
Yeah, things with scales, just not my favorite creature.
I don't know about scales being bad. And I hold out Sheller to her.
Oh, is this your companion?
Yes, I've had him since I was little. I found him at a very young age. I can't even recall how old I was. He was much smaller then, I believe, freshly hatched. I brought him home, and Hogan, my mentor, allowed me to keep him, taught me how to feed him and raise him. He's been with me ever since.
Yeah, with Hootie, I was a young girl playing where I shouldn't have and found an injured young owl. Brought him home, and Mother helped me heal him up, and we were going to release him, but he did not want to go.
He's a very kind-looking owl.
Kind and wise. He's even saved my life a few times.
Oh. Sheller's never done much like that, but he's always been a good friend. I just kind of pat him on the head.
he curls up into your hand and kind of like nuzzles into your thumb a little bit. It's funny because Volstagg is a big guy, right? And this turtle is not like tiny by any means, but because of how big Volstagg is, it still just he still just fits in the palm of your hand. And he's just all happy and being a turtle. And as you're kind of looking at him, the both of you at the exact same time can just sense a presence, like a little bit deeper in the forest, it like kind of just creeps over your shoulder. Like when you know somebody's staring at you and your hairs kind of stand up on the back of your neck. Just at the same exact time.
Sit up straight and put Scheller back in his pocket.
I'd
Stare
be
out.
able to use my primeval awareness to see if I can sense what might be.
Okay. Let me go ahead and check what primeval awareness does, because I'm new to the ranger stuff. As an action, you can expend 1 ranger spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fays, fiend, or undead are present within 1 mile of you. Okay.
Or up to 6 in your favored terrain, which would be the forest. So
All right, so you have 6 miles on that. Aberration, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. Okay, you go ahead and use that. Right? Is that what you're gonna do?
yes.
Okay. Surprisingly, nothing pops up.
Hmm. So it's not a manner of creature.
And Volstagg, well, actually, with a passive perception of 16 for Fae, both of you can hear this feline-like, not purring, but just like that sound. It's like a purr, but it doesn't sound gentle. It sounds rigorous.
And like a guttural growl.
Yeah, like a guttural purr.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that little kind of.
Yeah. I can't do it, but if I could, I would.
What is it? Kind of like a.
Yeah. It's like that. It's very like soft though.
Right.
Like trying to keep it on the low. And
Yeah, I can perfectly picture it.
yeah, and so you guys now, like, on top of feeling a presence, hearing that sound, but as you watch his Faye's eyes flash for a second to try and, very similar to how Scald does when he does detect magic, they just flash over, and Faye, you look around and you're not getting any pings, and it's a little disconcerting because you can hear and feel a presence, you just don't get any pings.
So we think it's a beast. Can I like use my druid craft to try and mimic this noise? To try and maybe like scare it.
Is that what Druidcraft does?
So I can mimic. What is it?
It's probably mimic sounds, honestly.
Create instantaneous. Such strongly plus the sound of a small. Oh, I guess it's of a small animal.
Okay. You could do that. What are you going to? What kind of animal?
I guess kind of. Of a cat. Just try and mimic that kind of growl of a cat.
Okay, like
try
a.
and- Yeah, it's trying to intimidate it.
Okay. Go ahead and make. I guess a deception check because you're trying to trick something.
19.
19. Okay, you go ahead and you make this sound, a very soft, like, meow roar from like a very tiny kitten. And you watch as the growls from around you get louder.
Are we sensing it's only one, or are we sensing it's more than one?
You guys have really good passive perception. It's kind of like in like a couple directions. Like it's kind of feeling like your entire like periphery. Like, and you get
It's
a
almost
sense
like we're surrounded.
not behind you though. You don't hear anything
Okay,
behind you.
okay.
It's like it's almost like a cone, like a crescent.
Okay.
Like, and it gets a little bit louder, and that feeling of like the hair standing up on your neck turns into like the hair is like vibrating very gently.
Hey, I think you should go wake the others.
I was just gonna say, I think the others might need to be awoken at this point.
All
I'm
right.
gonna get up and go over and just kind of gently, like, kind of grab Scald's shoulder and just kind of shakes. Like, hey, wake up, Scald.
Oh,
God,
God,
we can-
what? I don't see sunlight. What?
We've got a problem. We're in trouble.
Oh. Okay.
You might want to go stir Sakudo.
I
We've got incoming.
very lazily while still laying down.
Oh no.
I kick Sakudo.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's come full circle. All right, Sakudo, you get kicked in the fucking dome.
No, not in the dome. Like kind of like
Okay.
chest.
All right, you just kick him. You get kicked in the chest.
Whoa, what?
Oh,
What was that for?
yo, yeah. She told me to wake you up. We're
We got trouble, guys.
What?
We've got trouble coming in. We don't know what it is. We can just sense we're in danger, but there's nothing behind this feeling. Both used our
Oh.
powers, and all we can sense is there's danger incoming.
Well, that's not good. Skull, get your ass up.
all right. I'm up.
All right, and as you guys get up, Scald, with your passive perception, you immediately feel the hairs on the back of your head kind of frill out and like get stiff and start like vibrating very gently. Same with you, Sakudo. But immediately, Scald, you can hear that same like growling sound that the other two hear, and as you kinda-
Can I cast light on a rock and just throw it in the general direction
Yeah.
of where I hear it?
go ahead and pick up a rock. I'm not gonna make you roll because it's super easy. You just chuck it out, and it kind of hits the ground, goes, and then lands in this little spot, and then it kind of radiates this gentle light. How far out does the light go?
Let's see. Light goes out 20-foot radius, and then dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Okay. As the rock lands and kind of pulses out this light, you immediately can see two creatures. You see these large feline creatures covered in this blue-black fur. These long, muscular arms and legs. These ears that kind of point up and backwards. And flowing behind the bodies are these two tentacle-like protrusions with spikes on the edge. And as their faces begin to ignite with the light, you see the drool dripping off their teeth as they begin to rush forward, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Alright.
So, let me
Okay.
go ahead and get the map out. Ayo. Fun times.
Oh,
All right.
that was nearly a nat one.
Uh-oh. That's no bueno. All right.
Skull's going first.
What?
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, really, huh? Okay. So, let me go ahead and check the stuff here. My apologies. Okay. Let me go ahead and get some paper. And we're going to go ahead and get into it. So, we have a 12. Oh, wow, you guys tied.
I would go first because I have higher modifier on my initiative, I believe.
Because you have a
Is that
20
how that
mod,
works?
right?
Yeah, I got +5 on initiative.
Okay, cool. So it'll go Sakudo above Faye, then Volstagg after Faye. Scald goes first. Wow, ain't never seen that before. And then
Not
Clerically
last
first.
today.
clerically
I
first.
just like to point out that we literally rolled 8, 7, 6.
Did we?
And then Skull's just like, here's an 18.
Here's an 18.
That was so close from that one, and I was about to cry.
Okay.
That's cute. You guys did.
He's
Switching
like,
my
oh, that's
dice.
cute. That's cute. You guys suck.
My dice are being switched.
Okay.
You know what, Sam, actually?
All right. So, as you guys wake up and begin to prepare yourselves, you guys kind of back to back it like in the first Avengers movie, and you guys are looking around, and it lights up this area, and immediately you can see these creatures right here and right here. And you watch as Scald, you're the first to act as everything's going on. These large panther-like creatures with these tentacle protrusions kind of wailing and flailing about. They look like eldritch abominations mixed with regular old panthers. It's off-putting, and you look at them, and as they are kind of preparing to move forward, you can see that their visages are like it's like blurring. It's like shifting. It's like it's difficult to pinpoint what's going on with these creatures, and it's very off-putting. But you're still the first to act. So what do you want to do?
I am just going to, for right now, I'm going to cast Bless at, let's see, so I get 3 creatures for right now, so that'll be 3 of us. So I got to cast it at 2nd level, and I'll get all 4 of us with a Bless.
Okay. So all of you are blessed. So go ahead and make sure you guys remember that.
Which means for any time you guys make an attack roll or a saving throw, you guys can add a d4 to the number. And that, I believe I'm going to, I'm like that. Yeah, I'm the yellow one. So
You're the yellow one.
I'm going to get behind the campfire, like to the left of it.
All right. Right there.
One more square, like diagonal left down. Yeah.
All right. So you go ahead and you pull up your shield and kind of throw your hand out, and all of you guys feel this radiant heat and warmth fill your chest and kind of just lingers right there in your heart. Anything for a bonus action, or are you good?
None for that for right now.
Okay, and with that, you see these 2 creatures that were lit up by the light, but you watch as rushing through this other side comes another one on the alternate side that goes ahead and starts to rush inwards. So, let's see. Movement. What's movement here? We're looking at... Ooh, wow, okay. So, we go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. Right around there. And what's going to happen now is it is going to make a multi-attack with both of its tentacles. One is going to come out and reach for Faye. The other is going to reach out for Sakudo. So we'll go ahead and make an attack on Faye first. That's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, and that is 7 points of bludgeoning damage on top of 3 points of piercing damage. As this tentacle with the spikes on it kind of come down, and from a pretty far away distance, you don't think it's going to be able to hit you, but the tentacles kind of extend to reach out and swipe at your chest. Hootie kind of like jumps off and flutters into the forest a little bit further, landing on a tree. And you kind of like get scraped across. It kind of knocks you to your knee for a second. And Sakudo, the other one, kind of comes around and comes to hit you with a 25 to hit.
I don't think we need to confirm that one.
Yeah, I don't think we do either. That's 7 points of bludgeoning damage and 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh, damn. Flipping
So what is that?
13?
13 total damage for you.
Oh, yikes.
And with that, it just sits there, and it begins to just continuously like shift and move and blur, and it doesn't seem to have a solid place in its grounding. And with that, Sakudo, it is your turn. You've just gotten battered across the head. You're kind of bleeding out of one corner of your cheek, and you're kind of like, ooh. So what do you wish to do?
There's no way that classes as flanking, is there?
If you wanted to well, technically, Faye is not engaged with it, or not like up on it. It would have to be in the next square over, and then you would have to be on the opposite side of it.
Yeah. I will just run right next to it and stab it.
All right, so you go ahead and you hop over this. You were sleeping up against this rock right here. You hop over, and you're currently on the other side of the rock, and you go ahead and you can make 2 attacks.
Right. Come on. Oh, 16 to hit.
16 is in fact going to hit.
Okay, no need for the bless. And let's see how much damage. 8 damage with the first one.
8 damage. Okay. Alrighty. You go ahead and you summon the blade. You kind of take it and stab it into these extremely muscular arms. Like, this motherfucker looks like he lifts, bro. Like, he lifts. And you just jab it into the muscle and it tenses up. You pull the blade out and you're still like not used to the fact that there's no wound. It just goes in and out. And with that, you have your second blade. You can go ahead and produce.
Let's go.
Oh,
18
you
to hit.
technically you would have gotten sneak attack on the last one. Because it's
How
engaged.
so?
It's engaged with technically Faye, because it was attacking Faye.
Oh, well, let's add sneak attack damage from the previous one then. That's an extra 14 to the previous attack.
Okay, an extra 14. Okay, yeah. So basically, what happened is you had stabbed it, and then it flashed like with this like red energy from the blade, and then and then came up, and you pulled out, and now you attack again with an 18. That does hit.
Let's see. And that's 6 damage.
Holy hell. Okay. You go ahead and
28.
you kind of slash it across its face a little bit. So 6 points, you said?
Yep, 6.
All right. And with that, it is now Faye, your turn. You watched as this creature came up, hit you with a tentacle, and you kind of like came down to one knee. And then when you came and looked back up, Sakudo rushed forward and began to stab it and slash at it. These psychic daggers that you've never seen are just kind of something. It's surreal. You didn't think something like that was possible. They just kind of apparate and then disappear at a moment's notice. But it is your turn.
Would she know what these are so she would be able to know what weak spot they have?
Go ahead and make a... Let's see. This would be, I guess, a nature check. Go ahead and make a nature check for me.
It's just he's never come across these.
A 7. Yeah, they look very reminiscent of panthers. They look like very, very big and strong panthers, but it's nothing like you've seen before. Here's a little picture for you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just it's a big cat with very disturbing tentacle protrusions. But yeah. So
Okay.
you can still, you still have your action and everything else to act on your turn.
Okay. I'm going to put my hunter's mark on the one that attacked me.
Alrighty, you go ahead and hunter's mark it. I'll go ahead and write on there that it's marked with mark or with an M. And that didn't work. Hold on. Let me try it again. Okay. And let me move this up here. Okay, so it is marked. Alrighty, and that's your bonus action, yes?
Yes.
Alrighty. What is your action?
Is it far enough where the bow would not have disadvantage?
Let me check. I always forget how bows work in this game.
As long as she's not in like 5 feet. No, hold on. Yeah, I think that's the thing. As long as she's not in 5 feet, but double check that on me.
I think you're right. I want to say that you're right, but let me check. Range. So it's 150 to 600. I would assume, because 150 is max.
Well, the thing is, if she doesn't have a certain feat, when you're engaged with somebody, you have disadvantage on ranged attacks in general. So I don't know whether you're in their melee
or if you're in melee,
or if you're in melee. That's the only thing that needs. I would have to double check.
They make bows they're very difficult to understand. Okay, so
I would think that the closer you are, the easier it is to hit.
that's what I've always said, but people don't agree with me there, I suppose. Okay, aiming a ranged attack is more difficult when a foe is next to you. When you make a ranged attack with a weapon, a spell, or some other means, you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and who isn't incapacitated. Because technically the creature itself is not 5 feet away with you, the tentacle is. I'm gonna give you're fine. I'm gonna say you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and make your bow attacks just regular.
Okay, 23 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
And 11 damage. Do I do the D4 on the damage?
D4 is not
would
for
it be on
damage.
Okay. So yeah, it did 11 damage.
11
Doesn't
damage.
Hunter's Mark give you an extra D6 of damage?
Oh, yes. That is right. So an extra 5.
All right. So with that, you go ahead and you pull your bow from your back, kind of point your finger at this creature, and you watch as this small little dot, this mark, appears on this creature's torso, and you just knock an arrow, pull, and the bow just you bullseye that dot that you put on that creature, and it does a fair bit of damage. This creature kind of not roars, but just kind of lets out this painful screech that goes ahead and makes it so that all these other ones have been drawn to its attention. I believe you have another attack at 5th level?
I think this. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, 5th level is when you get.
Okay, 26
multi-attack.
to hit.
26 is gonna hit.
Flippin' heck.
And then 7 and 5.
So
And then
12.
5 damage. 12 damage.
All right. Yeah, you go ahead and you kind of pull another arrow, and because you've already pierced the mark that you put on it, you just go ahead and you start aiming for the little tentacles, and you just it goes ahead and pierces through, sticking in, and now it's like the tentacles flailing about with this arrow just pierced through it. Would you like to move at all, or would you like to stay where you're at?
Yes, I would like to move like diagonal from Scald.
So up that way?
Yeah.
Okay. Because of its tentacle, it does get an attack of opportunity on you as you leave. Because
Okay.
technically you are still in its range with its reach. And that's going to be let me check, a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, and you take 5 points of bludgeoning and 1 point of piercing. So take 6 total damage as it swipes at you as you try to make your escape. And with that, the screeches of hell or screeches of pain make it so that these individuals believe that the creature needs help. So this one up top here is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, get down here, and is going to make 1 attack on Sakado and 1 attack on Volstagg. So,
Okay.
1 to Volstagg is a natural 20 for a 26. Ooh, this is going to be fun. I don't get nat 20s often. Okay, so this is 14 points bludgeoning and 8 points piercing. So what is that, 22?
That's 22.
22 points of damage as it rushes up to you and kind of its tentacle goes all the way backward and kind of comes and you get like punched in the abdomen with it, but it also cuts you. Just barely missing Scheller because plot. And just cuts you up and you get the wind knocked out of you and like you kind of start seeing stars. And Sakura, you turn around and you see Volstagg get hit by another one of these creatures, and then you see out of the corner of your eye another tentacle comes just bolting at you with a 17 to hit.
Barely hits.
All right, and you take 8 points of bludgeoning and 4 points of piercing.
Uncanny dodge to 6.
Okay. So what did I say the total was? I'm sorry.
8 and 4, so that would be 12. Half that to 6.
Okay, you take 6, so you uncanny dodge as your reaction. You see it out of the corner of your eye, and you're able to like react to it, but it still kind of grazes the front part of your shoulder, and you're like, ah, fuck. But it wasn't as bad as it could have been. And with that, Volstagg, it is your turn. You're kind of still reeling from the hit, but eventually you come back to regular vision. Your vision was blurred, but it's not anymore. But these creatures are still like blurring around. I've also made a slight problem here because technically all your attacks should have disadvantage for reasons. But we'll just say that from now on it'll be fine.
Okay.
Not good.
Well, I'm like half dead. Let's see here. How close is Sakado to me?
Sakado is yeah, I would say that you would have to just move 10 feet and you would be able to get to him.
So he's shit. I wanted him to be farther. Shit. I guess because I'm half dead and pretty much any of my spells would also hit Sakado, I'm just gonna wild shape into a wolf and we're gonna go dog v cat.
All right, dire wolf, I presume.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, this man got regular wolf. I was like, all right, bro, you do you, big dog. All right, so dire wolf, you guys are basically the same size. It's just now, yeah, you're right, cat versus dog. You go ahead and you turn into Volstagg. You flip your mantle around and encapsulate yourself. Faye, this is the first time you're seeing this, and you watch as he just kind of transforms into a dire wolf. And yeah, go ahead and make your attack.
I'm going to go ahead and make my bite attack, which is +1. That is a 16 plus 5, so 21 to hit.
Okay, so this creature hasn't taken any damage, so you do have disadvantage on the attack. The shifting form makes it very difficult for you to pinpoint where this creature is.
Yeah, that's a 13 plus 5, so 18.
Okay, you do hit.
Awesome.
And so when you guys attacked the first one, Sakado and Faye, Sakado, once you got a hit off, the shifting stopped. And so when you bite down into this beast, Volstagg, you make way into flesh and the shifting form stops. So go ahead and roll some damage.
So this is 2d6 plus 3. So that's 7 plus 3, 10 damage, and then it has to succeed on the DC strength saving throw, or it's knocked prone.
Okay. So Alrighty. So what is the DC again?
13.
13 strength. That's an 8. All right. So it has been knocked prone. You kind of like bite into its neck and just yank him down to the ground where he just kind of like lies there like pinned. Is there anything else you can do?
Not as a wolf.
Okay. So with that, this other creature, this one in the back, is going to make its way forward as well. With 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. It's going to just destroy your guys' tents and stuff.
No.
It doesn't give a shit. That would be 25, 30, 35, 40. So like right around here, I think. I think I counted that totally wrong. So I'll just put him right here. So the only one he can attack right now is Wolfstag. So 2 attacks coming at you, Wolfstag. Technically they're flanking.
Yeah, they are.
So here comes advantage. This is going to be 19 to hit.
I believe that hits. Yeah, because I used the Wolf's Armor class, which is, about the same as mine. So, yeah, it hits.
All right. You take 11 points total, because I don't think any of you are resistant to bludgeoning or piercing, so I don't have to say these separately. So that's how much damage you take. Here comes the second one on you with advantage, which is another natural 20.
Oh, no.
Um,
It's not good.
And then this episode, Volstagg dies.
The
Nobody
fan
dies.
favorite. The
So-
fan favorite is dead.
you take
You'll
build
be
my new
happy
character.
Bring
We're
back
good.
Volstagg on Twitter.
You take 12 points of damage as this creature kind of
So-
runs up, destroys all the stuff, comes back around, and just kind of hits you with these 2 tentacles. And yeah, you take all that damage. But Scald, it is back to you. You just watched a clusterfuck of things happen all at once, and now you are surrounded.
So the thing that at least in Scald's mind for this fight is, so I've seen Volstagg transform twice in one day, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You have.
Okay. So I'm more worried about Sakudo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get over there
Okay.
and
Yeah, help me finish this thing off.
Right around there.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Well, you don't really need that much health. I thought you were like a little more down. So actually, I'll be one more step back. So
Okay.
I'm not. Yeah. And I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at that one. We'll just do a first level.
Okay, and because he was hit, his not illusion, but his movement and his blurring is gone. So you just have a standard attack, no disadvantage on him.
Would he be
beautiful.
engaged with me, so advantage?
I think that only works for you.
Oh,
Almost an 18.
Hold on.
You do
The
have
other one's
you do
red.
have bless. You do have bless.
Yep, come on.
All right.
There's a 13 hit.
13 just hits.
Hey, let's go.
Bless coming in clutch again.
Its
Bless with that
AC
big
is
blood.
13. So you go ahead and just run up. Woo! Woo!
17 points of damage with the
Damn.
46, and then the next attack will have advantage.
The next attack will have advantage. Alrighty. So describe to me what goes on in these 6 seconds as you engage in combat here.
Well, like, I do look over at Wolfstagg, and he's getting pretty messed up, and I'm gonna have to come back to that. But Sakudo doesn't have the ability to transform. Run over there. I thought that he was gonna need a little more healing, so I had that prepared out. But then, he's still holding on for right now, so I changed the spell up into just a lower, not like quite the powered up Guiding Bolt. Usually it's just a nice beam, that comes off, but it actually, because I'm trying to bring some light to the situation.
Yeah, it did a fair chunk of damage.
Yeah.
Do you want to continue moving? Anything for a bonus action?
Well, now I realize I'm in its range, so I'm kind of stuck there for the moment. Deal. Yeah, I'm alright right there.
Okay. And with that, it is that creature's turn. It is the start of its turn, but it doesn't get its blurring effect until the end of its next turn. So, it currently still doesn't have that, but it's going to just make 2 attacks. One on Sakado and one on the newly entered Scald. So, Sakado, one coming at you. That's a 10. That's not going to hit.
Okay, phew.
Yeah, so actually, no. I was gonna say, technically you flanked, but no, you're not, because he's technically not engaged with you. There's 2 engaged with.
You would have to be one more like up into where Volstagg.
Yeah, you'd have to be over here probably. I think.
Yeah.
Or
Thank
up
you,
here.
Volstagg.
So you're good.
Oh, Wolfstag.
It misses, nothing, and Scald 1 is going to come for you.
All right, and when he's attacking, I'm going to cast the warding flare to give him disadvantage on the attack.
Alrighty, your eyes just flash and fucking flashbang his ass, and that is a 9.
Hey, that does not hit.
Alrighty, so you go ahead and you blind this creature, and it like does like the angry meow. You know when a kitty's got an angry meow going, but it's like a bassy angry kitty, and it's kind of scary. And with that, Sakado, it is your turn.
It sound that scary, buddy.
I know, but it is. Just imagine it.
The angry kitty.
Yeah, it just gets hit and it's like it makes it easier to fight, I guess. All right, Sakado, it's your turn. Oh, so at the end of its turn, it does get its blur back. Its displacement, if you will.
Yeah.
And but it is glowing with this radiant energy, so you have a neutral attack.
Neutral attack.
It is engaged with Scald, so if you hit, you will be getting sneak attack.
However, the other one is prone, and you get advantage on attacks on a prone
That is true.
person
That
if
is
they're
true.
melee.
Which you
So-
are technically in melee with it.
Yep.
So yeah.
So,
See the rule.
And
Oh,
if I
I
get
you're being
advantage-
smart. I like it.
if I have advantage, I get sneak attack. I can guarantee fail hit, so I'm going to attack the one that is engaged with Volstagg.
I think you still get sneak attack. Well, you get sneak attack on both of them. You get sneak attack on the prone one because you get advantage. You get sneak attack on the other one because it's technically engaged with Scald.
Yeah.
But you get
If I
advantage.
can knock out this one engaged with Scald, then ooh, we're looking good.
But yeah, so
Okay,
which one are you
so-
attacking?
I'm attacking the one next to Volstagg.
The one next to Volstagg. Alrighty. Go ahead and do it up.
Come on. Okay, 24 to hit.
Alright, you did advantage, right?
Yeah, with advantage.
Alright, 24. It actually, yes, it does hit because it was hit. So, you're good.
Okay. And then that is 9, and then an additional, so 18 on sneak attack in total.
Ooh, my god. Okay. You go ahead and you stab it up. You have your next attack.
Okay. Come on, give me that nat 20. Oh, 16. So close.
16 does hit.
Twice. Okay, and then just roll flat. 7 damage.
7 damage. Alrighty. Go ahead and you cut this creature up. Start stabbing as it's lying there on the ground, defenseless at the moment. And with that, Faye, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna try see if I can do my best to finish off this one that I have marked.
Alrighty, and because... Oh, actually... Well, no, it technically is a neutral attack because Sakado never hit it. So it's just a straight roll.
26. to hit.
Yup, that'll hit. That'll do it.
And we have 8 damage for
8
first
damage.
attack.
Alrighty. Is that included Hunter? Nope. Yeah, Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
Alrighty.
I rolled the d6.
How do you wish to end this creature's life?
I want the arrow to go. It's like, mouth is like ready to bite down on something. I want the arrow to go right through and out the back of its head.
Alrighty. It goes through the mouth and kind of partially exits the backside of the dome, but doesn't fully make its way out. It just kind of sticks in there, and you watch as this creature just falls limp at the feet of Sakudo as this creature has perished. And with that, you do have your second attack, but you can also, I believe, move Hunter's Mark as a bonus action.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
So I'm going to move it to the one behind Wolfstag.
Alrighty.
One that destroyed our tents. I'll move it to that one.
Alrighty, you
Since
go
Sakudo
ahead.
has pretty much taken down that other one.
Yep, you go ahead and you
And then I'm
point
going to make...
and mark on that creature. Go ahead.
Okay, that's 16
16 does hit, yes.
hit.
Let's-
And 11 damage.
11 damage. Actually, this one was never attacked, so you actually have disadvantage on it, unfortunately. I keep
Oh,
forgetting
okay.
that. That's like a very fucking crucial thing that I just totally forgot.
Is it roll to hit again?
Yeah, so just roll again and then take whichever one's the lowest.
Okay. Well,
Oh.
that wasn't at
Oh
20. Okay.
no!
Okay, well,
Oh, man.
it still hits, but you do miss out on a nat 20.
Yeah.
So how much
Oh,
damage was that?
man.
I'm sorry.
Well, 11.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, 11, yeah.
All right. I'm bad at keeping track of shit today. I'm sorry. All right. Would you like to move?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Alrighty, and with that, it is the one that got knocked prone. So it is going to, seeing that right now Wolfstag is the only threat it's seen. Well, actually, no, all of you are threats, but it's got a better positioning with Wolfstag. So 2 attacks coming at you, Wolfstag, with advantage. We got 1. Oh no, that's advantage. Oh god, 10 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Rolled a 2 and a 4. Second attack coming at you with another natural 20.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness!
When you get advantage
Oh,
on
no.
shit, man, it's fun. All right, so this will be 18
Wolfstag.
points of damage.
Wolfstag,
Alright.
no!
Stag is no more.
Well,
He's
technically,
down.
Oh, yeah. I know what
relentless
you're talking about.
relentless endurance would pop.
So does that pop in my wolf form, or do I have to be an orc to do
We've
that?
had a conversation about this.
I know.
I'm pretty sure that it works in wild shape. So you would be on 1 HP. So you would basically just drop to 1 HP in wild shape.
Okay.
That's from what I've read, the research I've done. It's what people online say. If people don't enjoy that, I'm sorry. But like, yeah, so you would drop to 1 in Wolfstag.
Okay. I'm at 1 HP.
which
Ooh.
is the first time relentless endurance has actually
Activated, yeah.
worked, like done something, because you never ever get this low.
I got knocked out of it once.
I think you did, but I don't think you knew about relentless endurance at that point. Like you totally forgot.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, I
Um,
was a noob.
yeah,
We're stronger now.
yeah. So yeah, you guys are much stronger now. So yeah, you drop to 1 HP. You can you get hit and like you feel yourself like reverting, but you like it's not from your form, it's from your physical self that like this energy pulls through, and you're like, and you like take the brunt of it and kind of stand yourself up. You're breathing heavily, and with that, it is your turn.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Damage I take as a wolf, does that carry over into my Volstagg when I get
Yes.
reverted?
So if you take 11 points of damage, it takes 1 away, your final from Wolfstag, and then you'll take the remaining 10 as Volstagg.
Ooh. That's not good.
Excuse me.
All right.
Unless you're gonna do it, but I will remind you because I know I always forget that it exists. You have that thing that allows you to heal yourself in wild form.
Yeah, that's true.
I forgot about that. I think it costs
I
a spell
also
slot
always-
though.
Right? I can't remember. Combat Wild Shade.
I don't remember.
Oh, it's fun. Bonus action too.
Oh shit.
Oh, nice.
I always forget about that.
Yeah, that one's a difficult one to remember.
Yeah, I can heal 1d8 HP per spell slot used. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go for the bite attack on this son of a bitch in front of me again.
All right, go for the one that's marked or the one that was previously knocked prone.
The one that was previously knocked prone.
All right, so this one is still blurring. So because
Okay.
at the end of its turn it came back, so you will have disadvantage on this.
It's engaged with me, so neutral.
You're correct.
Okay, cool. So I can just roll it.
Wait, no, that doesn't. Does that work? I don't think that's how that goes. I think you have to be flanking, or I think you're confusing sneak attack with like advantage because you
maybe.
get sneak attack if someone's engaged.
Ah.
You also get sneak attack if you have advantage on the roll. But I think you only get
Okay.
advantage on an attack for anybody else if you're flanking.
Oh, okay.
Pretty
okay.
sure. I'll
Please hit this.
I'll look at that. So yeah, you do have disadvantage, but you do have a D4.
So roll with disadvantage plus a D4.
Let's see.
So that's got an 8 plus 5. It's 14. I don't need the D4.
You don't
right?
need the D4.
'Cause- Okay.
You're good.
Awesome.
So go ahead and chomp.
Let me roll 2d6. 7, 10 damage.
10 damage. Damn. Alrighty.
And it's got to succeed or it's prone again.
All right, and it's DC strength 13.
13, yeah.
All right. That's a dirty 20, so it succeeds. But you did stop its blur, its displacement effect. And with that, it is now.
I'm going to use my bonus action to
there you
heal.
go. There you go. I was gonna say, I feel like I'm forgetting something. All right, bonus action to heal.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going to cast it at second level.
Okay.
So 1d8 per level, so that's what, 2d8?
You would do 2d8.
Okay.
Try to see how much you heal up.
5.
Ooh, kind of a bad roll.
Yeah, but it might save me from dying.
It might save you. It might. All right. So now it's the marked displacer beast. For those of you who are curious, I'm sure you figured it out by now. It is going to make 2 attacks on Wolfstagg at advantage. So the first one is a 24. And you take. How much do you take? You take. Wow. Okay. 9 points of damage.
Okay, so I'm back to Volstagg.
Okay, so how much health do you
And-
have in Wolfstagg form?
So I had 6.
Okay,
So I'm taking 3 as
14.
Volstagg.
you're taking 3 as Volstagg. And that is the first one. And here comes the second one. We have. Okay. That is a dirty 20 to hit. And I presume that hits.
Oh, I presume that it hits.
Yeah, I presume that it hits. And you go ahead and you take 11
7,
points of damage.
11?
Sorry,
Oh my god, I'm
I-
still alive.
Oh my god.
This is tense.
Okay. And with that, it is now Scald's turn. You watch as these creatures start beating into wolf stag, and eventually you watch as he takes one blow and you think he's gonna start reverting, but he gets back up, and then you watch as you can see this energy form around him. You get a sense that he might have healed himself, and then just starts taking another blunt of damage, gets knocked out of his form, and then gets hit again. And it is your turn now. Oh, but he reverted, so let me go ahead and...
Looks like he's got it, right? Like, I mean, he's good.
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
if someone kills the one in front of me, I think I'm good.
No, I'm gonna walk up to. I'm gonna run up to Volstagg.
All right, you have to kind of run through the fire, but you're a Genasi, so I'm not gonna do anything about it. All right, and so you are in touch range.
Yeah, I need to just get all touchy with them. And I'm just gonna walk up and just be like, well, I'm glad I'm not using the diamond yet.
Just kind of look at you, just bloody.
Yeah, this man has seen better days.
Rash on my chest, blood pouring out of my mouth, half an eye open.
I will cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Ooh, you getting the good.
Getting that
Good.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Good.
You're getting 25 points of healing right there.
That
my
heals you
friend.
to full, I think.
Wonderful touch.
No, got me up to 28.
Did it?
Yeah, I was only on 3.
Oh,
Three.
you're right. Oh my god! Wait, what?
That 5 that he healed himself actually saved
That
him.
saved me.
It says
If I wanna-
It says 14.
You gotta refresh.
Refresh.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
no.
It'll go up to 28.
Yeah.
No, it should be at 20. Yeah. Yeah, that was okay. Necessary.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Can you guys still hear me?
And that's
Oh, fuck.
really all I can do. Because now I'm in the range, but I'm cool. I'm fine. I'm still Gucci. So I'll rather take some of the hits if I can. Right. Yep. We're good. And I'll give him a wink.
Oh
I just give a
no.
thumbs up.
Okay, so John's computer has apparently shat itself.
Okay. Well, all right. So we got the order here. So
Thank
after
you.
me was the 3rd one. That was
Which died.
no.
Okay,
oh,
wait,
yeah,
can you
that's
hear me?
one-
Can you hear me?
yes, you're right.
Wait,
Yeah,
here,
that's
here.
the one that Faye just
Okay,
killed.
cool. Sorry. Yeah, D&D Beyond I figured out kind of crashes my computer. But
Oh no.
you know, it's still a good program, so don't worry about it. Okay, yes. Thank you guys for keeping that going as long as you needed to. I appreciate it. Yeah, my let's see. What does this say? Skipped frames detected over the last 2 minutes. Yeah, okay, whatever. I understand that. Thank you, recording. Anyway, I'll probably just edit that out. It'll be fine. All right, so yes, it is the 3rd beast, which actually is dead.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's gone.
These three.
So it goes straight to Sakado.
So, I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move and flank.
There you go. Attaboy.
Gamer up in here, dude.
Some programmer
And-
shit.
We have hit this one already, so I get full advantage on this, I believe.
Yes,
Am I
you do.
correct?
You do.
Okay. So let's roll for damage. Oh!
Wow, a natural 1 and a 4. Never been seen before.
Mm.
Let's add that. And okay, that hits.
Yep, you're gonna
That's
hit.
a 16 hit. Oh. And that is 11 damage. And sneak attack goes to 21 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
Oh man, I forgot
Oh,
that
wait.
sneak attack is now 3d6.
I can't wait for the day I get a crit and that goes up to 6d6.
Cause yeah, you would have just crit. You would have just crit and done 11. So 11, 10. You would have done.
Me
Fucking.
too.
You would have done.
And
What's
then-
it called? 42.
42.
You would have done 42 on a crit.
Yep.
Wow. All right,
And I still got another attack.
your second attack with advantage.
Oh, please crit. Ask and ye shall receive.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God. All right, so this is with the D4 blade.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll some damage with that.
If only this was the sneak attack. 10 damage.
My God, yeah, you just start cutting and ripping into this creature. If you
Ripping.
could tear into flesh, you would be doing so. But yes, your catchphrase of "rip and tear" is currently happening at full force. So with that, it is still alive. But Volstagg. Nope, I'm sorry. I totally skipped a bunch of shit. Faye, it is your turn.
I was like, wait, what?
I totally fucking skipped a bunch of shit.
Okay, so they definitely got that one back there handled. I'm gonna still focus on the one I mark.
Yep, and it
I've
technically
got to click damage roll because it's still blue highlighted from that nat 20, and that wouldn't be fair to.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
So I got to clear it out. So don't pay attention to that right there.
You're all good.
I just had to clear that out. Okay. Now hit DC 25 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
And I did that.
Ooh.
And 11 damage.
11 damage. How do you want to take this creature's life?
I want to. Oh, let me see. I want the arrow to go through and just annihilate this thing's heart.
All right, you go ahead and you pull back the arrow, let it loose, and you watch as it pierces through the torso, continues to go, and it back into this tree over here, pierces through into that tree, and you can see pinned to the tree is a still beating heart.
Chicano.
Yeah, chicane the fuck out of him.
And they can tell she's just getting pure joy from this.
Yeah, there's like a cute smile of happiness on her face. Like
She's just so excited.
every aspect of this is being enjoyed right now. Alrighty. With that, you have another attack, I believe.
Yes.
But you can bonus action move Hunter's Mark. I
Mhm.
presume you're going to move it on to
Of
this
course.
creature. Or Scald. You can move it on to Scald.
Dude,
Prick him in the butt.
Yeah, just alrighty.
oh, wait. Boom.
Oh, it hit the corner, but that is 16 to hit.
16. Yep. That'll do. Oh,
13 damage.
13 damage.
Is this
All
one?
right. So, it is still up, but you go ahead and you do that. Do you wish to move at all?
Nope, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Alrighty. With that, Volstagg, you just got mega healed. That wound on your chest slowly began to fill with that rust
Hey, isn't
color.
it the beast turn?
No, it died. Oh, wait, what the hell is happening here?
I think 2 was the one that died.
Is 2 the one that died?
Yeah, that was the one that went last.
Oh,
It is the beast's turn.
Okay, it is the beast turn. I'm sorry. I thought that was 1. My bad. All right.
Happens all.
It happens literally every time with me because I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh no, yeah, just like in general with DM, like that's
Yeah.
just
Right, yeah.
It's so hard. It's so
Trying to
hard.
keep track of which creature's which.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, I forgot about its displacement, but you know what? It's fine. Hey, this is just listen, guys. If you're out there playing D&D,
Laser Beast. That's what it is. I've been trying to think of the name of this.
Oh,
damn
as soon as he
thing.
said it was a Black Panther, I knew it.
I couldn't think
Son
of
of a bitch.
displacer.
I don't know anything about these, but I've seen them and they look terrifying.
yeah. I mean, I forgot about. Listen, guys. Nobody's perfect. No game of D&D is perfect. If you guys are playing D&D, you're gonna make mistakes, just like us. So you know what? Rock with it and have fun. Anyway,
Things make it more fun.
exactly. Like you guys got free hits on it that you shouldn't have got at the very beginning, but you know it's fine. So with that, you are right. It is the beast's turn, who is going to. Well, shit. Is it smart enough to understand? Well, no, you got healed. So it would probably. But is it smart enough to know you got healed? Honestly, you stopped attacking it, so it's gonna go after Sakato. That's the way that I think about it. So you're going
It's
to
a
get
beast
attacked.
type
It's a
thing, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's just gonna
It-
attack what attacks it.
Yeah.
Beast
I-
nature.
Yep.
So it's considered a monstrosity because
Yeah.
technically it's not. But you know. All right, here we go.
So I can't turn into it.
Nope. Coming at Sakato. Here we go with a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Alright.
Barely.
We get. Let's check up here. 12 points of damage to you with the first strike. And then it is going to reel back and make a second attack on you
Okay.
for a natural 20.
Oh, I'm on 12 HP, guys.
Oh God.
No. Is this going to be the first down? All right. So
Keep
we
going.
have... So
How much damage?
Oh, fuck me. I rolled the 1 on the first die, so that's 6 points of bludgeoning.
Uh-huh.
And then...
Okay.
So 6, and then another 12.
Oh.
Can he dodge?
To make it
I
6.
live.
You live? Wait.
Yeah, you had uncanny dodge.
Oh.
If you had 12, and then that was 6 and 6.
Well, no.
You're
it's
right
six-
at 0.
What's 6 plus... So
That's
6... What's 6 plus 12?
6 plus 12.
Yeah.
18.
18.
Because technically you have the total amount.
No, you have the 1 attack. You
Well,
have
that-
you have
That
attack.
was 1 attack, though. It's 2 different types of damage, if that makes sense.
Oh,
It's, 'cause-
Oh.
Yeah, look, tentacle, melee weapon attack, plus 6 to hit, reach 10 feet, 1 target, 1d6 plus 4 bludgeoning, plus 1d6 piercing.
oh, you're right. Yeah, if that was just one.
Okay, yeah.
So it was
Sorry, I
18
thought
points of damage, which you would uncanny dodge to half.
9.
You would live.
You would be okay. So you'd be at 3. Yeah.
Yeah, you have the total
That's
damage.
3.
Yeah. Holy
Oh, I
shit.
thought I was on 6.
See, guys, the rules of D&D are wacky, but like it's fun still, you know? Because that was heart wrenching. Because I was like, did I just knock him out? I don't know.
No, I knew I had uncanny dodge. I was just like, please don't do a lot of damage.
Can you do that a certain amount of times, or is that all the damn time?
It is a reaction, so I think I get to do it once per my turn.
Once per your turn, which
Oh,
it came
like-
back to your turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're good. You live. You just kind of feel it in your chest that like you could probably dodge this attack, and you kind of take just a little bit less than you would have normally. And with that, that's its turn. So now it is Volstagg. So you feel these like rust-colored sand grains fill your wounds and then kind of heal and scab over and kind of crumble into nothingness as Scald heals you up for a lot of health. And it is now your turn.
Why is everybody so close to me?
Yeah, there's a lot of people close to you.
Alright. Anybody resistant to thunder damage?
Oh no. Can't you just use your scimitar?
They do like 6 damage.
You have advantage.
I guess
Sakudo goes down to friendly fire.
it almost happened once.
Do not use ice knife.
Well, see, if I use Call Lightning, it's a little worse.
It's a lot worse.
it's a
it's
very
a lot
much worse.
Yeah, but like you and Scald would both get electrocuted.
I mean, I'm fine. You don't gotta worry about me, but
I don't want to kill Sakudo.
yeah, I'd probably avoid killing Sakudo if we can.
Shit. I guess I'll just grab my scimitar and try and smack it up.
All right, you have advantage.
All right.
Actually, technically, it was the end of its turn, so it gets back its normal stuff, but you're flanking, so it's just a regular attack.
Oh, just a regular attack. It's 13 plus 5, so 18.
Yep, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
I think you can just
Oh, yeah.
click it on your sheet.
Yeah, I forgot I could just do that. I'm so used to having to like do custom rolls from being in wild shapes.
Yeah, they really need to fix that.
Oh, I did 1.
No,
So
you did.
3.
You did 3.
What?
You did 3.
I did 3.
It's okay.
You got 3.
You know,
I could have done 30.
Ooh.
It happens. You know.
I guess
for the
what?
best of us.
Save that spell for later. Big. I wanted to fireball them, but I didn't do it. You know.
Yeah.
All right. So with that,
I did. I almost did. I was very close to.
that'd have
But I
been
was
funny.
like, I should probably heal.
So you have your bonus action still.
I was like, do his healing word. Can I healing word from here to heal Sakudo?
What's the range on it?
60 feet.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, I'll heal Sakado. At level 2.
All right, healing word level 2.
There's 7
All
extra
right.
health for Sakado.
What do you say to heal him?
Hey, don't die!
All right. Sweet. Lit.
Poetic.
Oh God, he's so good with words.
Yeah.
Well, Stag is just angry right now, okay?
Yeah. You watch Sakado as your wounds kind of fill with like this moss and ivy, and then kind of flake off into like brown leaves, and is now healed. So with that, your turn is now done, and it is Scald's turn.
Alrighty. Well,
Is your face just finish him off, Scald?
finish him off. Yeah, I'm not much of a finisher offer. Giggity.
Giggity.
Go hit it with your mace. You can do like 6.
Nah, I got better things to do than that.
He's like
Back up and then crossbow.
Bonk it.
he would do negative damage actually.
Yeah.
Literally, I would
Technically
do
do
like
0.
just 0 damage. Or just bonk it on the head and just be like, ha. Bonked.
Bad kitty.
All right. I'm going to just cast Sacred Flame.
Alrighty, that's a dex save, I believe. Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty, dex save. That's a 19.
Hey, I knew it was very dexterous.
Dexterous.
Serious.
Dexterous.
All right. So, what else?
That's
would
yeah. I mean,
that's
I'm
it?
just gonna be like, hey, well, I tried.
All right, cool.
Skull just shrugs.
It's like, hey man, what do you want from me, bro? Like, all right,
It's half dead.
that's your turn. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, Sakado, your turn.
Oh, okay. I am still flanking. I am pretty
You have
close
advantage.
to death. I do have advantage.
Wait, are you
I would
flanking
very
now?
much-
Isn't it facing you?
You're always flanking. There's no such
Yeah.
thing technically as facing and
Yeah.
Oh,
it's,
okay.
it's all flanking right now. So yeah,
I
you,
gotcha.
you could pull through and get 40 points of damage.
Come on. I'm just gonna. So I assuming its face is right in front of me.
Yes, because it was currently attacking you last. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I
Ah.
don't get that.
All right.
10 and an additional 6, so 16 on that knife.
Alrighty. Your second attack.
It's still not dead. Ooh.
These creatures are kind of bulky, man.
Ah.
Oh my god, and another natural 20 on the second.
Dang.
Please finish this thing off. And a 10. So that's in total 26 damage.
It is still alive.
Nice.
Oh my goodness!
This one didn't take a lot of damage for a majority of the fight.
Bro, I've hit it for a total of like 40 damage.
Alright, so with
got
that.
40 health. I'll tell you that.
Alright. It is now Faye's turn.
Yeah, let's. Here's hoping to finishing it off.
Let's find
Please
out.
do.
26 to hit,
That'll hit.
and then
Let's see. So that's 12.
12 damage.
Alright. Your next attack.
Attack number 2. 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
And
Alright.
14
14
damage.
damage. It takes a big chunk of damage, 2 arrows just shooting into it, and it is like struggling to stay up, but it's alive.
Oof.
With that, any movement from you?
Nope.
All right. It is now the creature's turn, and it's gonna solo focus Sakado. Because
Oh, that's not good.
He's the
That is
one-
very not good.
he's the one who's attacking you. You're the
Wait,
one
I forgot
attacking
you were
you.
low on health. Fuck.
He
Whoop.
needs to miss an attack, otherwise I'm dead.
I kind of messed up. My bad.
This is crucial, so I'm actually going to record it so that we have evidence because I don't want to, Anyway, all right, here we go. This is the first attack against you, Sakudo, for a 16. Or actually, no, wait. I'm sorry. It's 14 plus 6, so it's 20. I don't know why I said 16. So
That hits.
that hits. Okay, so you're going to take. Okay, so it's 1d6 plus 4 bludgeoning. You take 7 bludgeoning and 1d6 piercing. You take 12 points total.
Oh, I have to uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
So that will go down to 6 damage total.
That would go down to 6 damage total.
I'm on 4 health.
Oh, shit. All right. The second attack on you is only a 15.
It misses.
It misses?
It misses.
It's a 9 plus 6. All right. So with that, it misses. You go ahead and you catch the tail in between two of your arms, and you're like, ah, shit. And you push it off. But you are still alive by some miracle. And it is now Volstagg, your turn.
I just shout to him, kill this thing.
If anything I do that can kill it's probably gonna kill you.
Hit it with the scimitar.
You have advantage.
Do I have advantage or do I just get normal?
It's
advantage.
gotta be so close.
Oh wait,
to
no,
death.
you have normal because it's turns
because
over.
It's turns over.
It's kind of an unfortunate scenario that you're in. Because all your friends are in death range.
Yeah, they're all like.
Well, Scald's over here on max HP.
Yeah, I'm not worried about hitting Scald with. No offense.
Wait. How much splash damage is on Ice Knife? 2d6. Yeah, nope. 2d6. Do not.
Yeah, I'm
use that.
sorry. Okay. I don't want to waste my last wild shape.
I guess then the simi.
I guess I will.
I mean, it's a +5 to hit, I think. So I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I could hit it. I guess I'll just scimitar.
It's gotta be on its last legs.
All right, scimitar. Here we
I got
go.
a nat 1.
Well, that'll do it.
Oh my god.
You go and you try to swing, but it kind of hits the scimitar away with one of its tails, and you're not able to come in contact with it, and that makes it Scald's turn, I believe, unless you have anything else you want to do.
Let me bonus action first level healing word on Sakudo just to try and keep him alive.
All right. Bro, you got 2 healers fueling you.
8.
Oh, Max.
Okay.
All right.
That puts me up to 12.
All right, Scald. Your turn. Oh,
We lose Scald.
did we lose him?
I don't know.
Oh, shit, the internet.
Oh.
Bro, today's just a terrible day for our internets. Okay.
Yeah.
Your turn. What do? And then I'll do a happy face. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, today is just not the day for our internet, supposedly.
Apparently.
Unfortunate.
Tell you what, this is a great battle in terms of entertainment, but not for my heart.
Oh yeah, bro, you're getting mollywopped, bro.
We nearly lost Volstagg, and then I nearly died? Okay, Cure Wound's level 2 on me.
Go. Okay, Cure Wounds level 2, Sakudo. So he makes his way over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right there. I will click it on the sheet. He wants second level, yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Second level cure wounds. Let me go ahead and come down to here. Spells, cure wounds, second level. Bop.
Oh, he did it.
He
he did it.
says 14 HP.
Okay, my bad. 14.
Yeah, I'll take that.
All right.
Okay.
So you heal up
I'm looking
14.
better.
And with that, his turn is Dunzo. And
How have we gone through this many turns on this one creature?
that makes it Sakudo.
I can't electrocute it.
And it is
Fair enough.
It is normal attack because
Oh,
was
we haven't
never-
hit it
you
yet.
haven't hit it yet, but you're flanking it.
Oh, I whiffed it. Yeah.
Oh no. Come on, at least hit it. 19 to hit. Well, 27 to hit actually.
Yep, that's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Ooh.
Okay, that is 7 plus 10, so 17 damage.
How do you wish to take this creature's life?
Finish it off.
Yo, I'm back for the kill. Let's go.
He's back for the kill.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how do you
Okay.
kill this creature?
So its head's right in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Please do.
I stick my hand in its mouth, put clench into a fist, and have my fist near the top of his mouth, and then I apparate the knife.
And it just
So it
like a
apparates into him.
like a lightsaber just
Yeah.
to
Just
the top.
vroom.
Uh,
Can I
yeah.
just use the second attack just for lols?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
I hate this thing, so I'm making sure it's dead.
Yeah, go for it.
21 to hit
All right.
for 7 damage. I'm making sure this thing is dead.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dead. It just flops to the ground,
Holy
and the dust settles, and
Just look over at Faye is just shaking with pure excitement. She's having so much fun even though she's bleeding from a chest wound.
all of us are bleeding except Skull.
he's just like, "This is fine."
Oh, I'm cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'll take it.
Scald is literally that dog meme where everything's like burning around him. He's like, "This is fine."
Yeah.
But yeah, literally. Like,
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm chilling.
The dust has settled. There's these carcasses lying all over your campsite. One tent has just been obliterated. But you
Wolfsbag
guys
just collapses down in the dirt to rest.
Sakado does the same.
All
He's
right.
so happy to be done with that.
So you guys go ahead and rest, I presume, for the night.
Yeah.
Do you
Didn't we
got-
just rest?
Well, I mean, some of you had to get woken up. So
How long do we get?
technically, you guys could still get your full rest. You would just have to lay back down.
Okay, because
For another 8 hours.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like, and then we'd be back at nighttime.
I only need 4 hours for a long rest.
That's true.
Oh, good for you, Sakudo.
So I'll take my 4 hours.
We
and
could
then
always
I'll
just do
stand
like
up.
a rest. I kind of want to like check out the carcasses of the creatures to see if there's anything we can like get from them.
Yeah, you
That
could
might be
totally take
useful.
you could totally take a short rest. 100% doable. And then yeah, you could also check the carcasses as well. So if you
Yeah.
wish to do that, you can go ahead. So what are you trying to do here?
I guess noticing that like how they were, like that ability they had to blur them. I kind of just want to see if there'd be anything harvestable from them that would be worthwhile to maybe sell or forge into some sort of item.
Okay, go ahead and make a medicine check for me, because you're kind of
We'll assist you in that.
you're kind of examining the anatomy to see.
He's assisting me, so I get advantage. Let me roll again. My first one was a 19, and that was an 18.
Okay.
So a 19 and an 18.
Okay, so you go ahead and you start looking through this creature's body, kind of taking the like tentacles and examining them and all their spikes, trying to figure out like what exactly is the deal with these creatures. And you don't really get a sense that now that they're dead, they don't necessarily have any purpose. The tails look like you could maybe extract some form of liquid or poison from them. But other than that, the actual like blurring you don't sense came from the like body themselves.
And I take or kind of try and extract the poison.
Yeah, it's less of a poison and more of like a liquid.
Okay.
So yeah,
Venom.
you can go ahead and extract that. Go ahead and make another medicine check. Well, do you have anything to hold it? I guess would be the question.
That's a good question. Let me look at my inventory. So, I have a water skin.
Okay, you could empty out your water skin and try to fill it with
Yeah.
this. Okay,
I'm not gonna do that.
go ahead and make another medicine check with advantage.
Make sure that he doesn't accidentally drink from it when he's thirsty.
Yeah, right.
23 on the first, nat 20 on the second.
Yeah,
Look,
um,
nat
Let's
20.
go.
You're able to. Each tentacle itself does not have too much liquid in it, but by extracting all this liquid from each of them, you're able to fill up the water skin, and you now have displacer fluid.
Can I also just kind of take one of the like spiky parts, cut it off, and keep that?
Sure.
Just one.
Okay. Go ahead. You can cut one off. You wrap it up in some cloth to make sure that it doesn't like decay instantly. But yeah, you can take that with you, and you have the displacer fluid as well. Let's see. Scald, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me, please.
16.
16. You get the sense that this fluid has the properties in which was allowing these creatures to be blurring itself. You get the feeling that this liquid could be used by somebody who has experience to create a potion that would allow the same properties to be affected to a person who drank the potion.
Yeah, well, hey, get that to an alchemist, man. Might be able to make it do what they did. And kind of be all shifty.
Seems like it could come in handy.
I mean, or sell for a lot.
Well, that too.
Yeah, just try to skin their asses. Nah. Yeah, that's cool. Glad you got that.
Alrighty, is there anything you guys wish to do with these carcasses?
And we burn them.
Looking for the scavengers.
We
Let's
got-
just say
Oh, what were you
none of us actually know what these are, right?
Everybody make a history check. I mean, Faye already did, so we'll say no
11.
there.
Yep.
I got a 20.
Okay.
Not a natural 20, but a 20.
That'll be a no for everyone except Volstagg. You've heard tales of creatures like this. They don't normally dwell in the mountainous regions, so you have never seen one, but you've heard about panther-like creatures with the capabilities to shift their form. Well, not shift their form, but shift their like grounded presence. You would know them to be displacer beasts.
Okay. So would I know if anything else is valuable on them then?
Honestly, just the fluid. really.
Okay.
The actual fur itself doesn't have any like actual properties.
Would I know if they are edible?
Make a medicine check.
So that's a lot of meat here.
So much for that rabbit stew.
15.
I mean, nobody really eats cats, and nobody really would know. But after like looking through its anatomy, it looks pretty tough. It doesn't look like good quality meat.
I say we burn the carcasses.
Yes, I agree. Let's
I
dig out a
second
little makeshift fire pit and burn them.
All right, you guys go ahead and burn the carcasses.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we'll say, for the sake of expediency, that over the course of a little bit of time, you're able to break down, burn the carcasses, and eventually you'll get a rest in, and for the next few days, for about 3 days, you begin to follow Faye through this winding path through the forest, and eventually make it out on the other side. You can see that it is still in a plains-like area, and you can't quite see a town just yet, but from the map that you have and from different pinpoint locations, you can deduce where you are on the map, and it has shaved you a fair bit of time. You reckon you're probably about 2 days out still. But instead of an 8-day journey, it looks like it's going to be a 5-day journey. And so with that, you guys finally make it through the ending of the forest. It is now a wide plains, hilly area. And you now sit there with Faye as you have successfully guided these 3 individuals through the forest.
It's a shame I can't continue on with you, but I do have my little cabin and my stories. I think one harrowing adventure is enough for now, but I hope to see you all again. Especially you, Volstagg.
Oh, well. Thank you very much for what you did for us, and I hope to definitely see you again when we're coming back through.
I'll prepare a big feast, one like you've never had before.
I look forward to it. It was a pleasure meeting you and working with you. You're gonna have to teach me how to use a bow one day.
It'll be my pleasure.
Yeah, thanks for the guidance and assistance in the fight.
Despite the extreme peril we were in, I had a lot of fun.
It looked like it.
Just the rush, I missed it.
Hopefully, we get to fight alongside you again, maybe. Although, hopefully, not as perilous.
I agree.
And
You
with-
walk up and try like
Oh,
try
sorry.
to give each a hug. She's the
I'll
huggy
accept.
type.
Yeah.
Stag offers a large, warm embrace.
Sakato just flinches.
Uh,
Just not used to this.
Shudders.
Affection.
and you each give Faye a hug, and eventually get back onto the cart. You look back at her with her horse, and eventually slowly fade off into the distance to whatever adventure is ahead of you. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode, a bit of a longer one. My apologies. But once again, thank you so much, Kay, for being around. Really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully you can come back again soon.
Thank you, Gay.
Yeah. Kay,
Yeah, thank you.
Yay,
Okay,
my pleasure.
go ahead, follow her on Twitch, send some love and support. She's amazing. She supports all of us through all of our endeavors, so go and support her through hers. So, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe out there, enjoy your squirt sticks, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.